So as I was saying, I am here because I believe in democracy. I believe in the rule of law. I believe in the rights of our freedom and our rights. The leader of opposition is here. And this is what I've been following in the country. I think some people still don't believe that the alternative government of Uganda is a national unity platform. So when I'm here, whether I'm a member of UPC, whether I'm a member of DP, whether I'm a member of FDC, and so on, as long as I'm in opposition, my leadership in the government, in the parliament, is a no. There's no practice in accepting and engaging with a no. And that is the core principle that Ugandans all must accept. There are only two options in Uganda. There is the Museveni's government, and there's the alternative government of the people of Uganda. And the current representation of that is the National Unity Platform. Of course, obviously, under the leadership of President Robert Kyagulanyi. So, this moment presents to know as a great opportunity for you to demonstrate the leadership, the alternative leadership of government in Uganda. You will not see UPC leading anymore now. You will not see DP leading now. You will not see FDC leading now, but it is a no leading now. So whether somebody wants it or somebody do not want it, the fact is, no is a leading opposition in Uganda. And that's why I'm proud to be here. It's time for everything. As I conclude, this message goes to our people of Northern Uganda. You know, for 40 years we have been in slavery. Who do not know that we were in a camp for 30 years? Who do not know here? Imposed camp, internally displaced, imposed in our own land. We could not stay in our own homes. Who do not know it? Who took us there? Who went to protect us? Whose mandate was to protect us? Why were we subjected to that humiliation and abuse in the eye of a government that is mandated to protect lives and properties of the people? Why?
Bobi has come already.
You know, statistics shows to you that between 23 to 25% of the people of Northern Uganda live below poverty level. What is the statistics in Western Uganda? I say less than 15%, including Central, less than 15%. But we, the people of Northern Uganda, poverty line, less than, more than 25% of our people live below poverty level. We have, if you are talking of any negative thing in Uganda, you talk about Northern Uganda. You talk about West Nile, Acholi, Karamoja, and Ramo. Look at the literacy level here in Northern Uganda. Look at the state of infrastructure in Northern Uganda. Look at the appointment in government. We have a national government called NRM government. Look at the national appointment. Who are our permanent secretaries there? Who are our generals there? None. Who is in charge what there? None of them. We have been at war 25 years, and yet, if you look at the level of marginalization at the top, we are still at the top of marginalization. So, we should unite. What divides us should be kept aside. What unites us should bring us together. And to know our problems unite us all. There is no more our default, there is no more Copac more, there is no more what. The only thing is, we are people of Northern Uganda in the same enclave of suffering. Only together. And now the time now to define a vehicle, a political vehicle, to drive us to get ourselves back in the country. We now live as if we are in exile. The most marginalized people. Museveni came 2 years back in Oyam for by-elections. And he told people, he said, I have never seen a kind of poverty in Uganda like what I'm seeing in Oyam North. Can you imagine? Can you imagine after 40 years and you are telling the people whom you are asking votes from that you cannot believe that they are at that level of poverty? Can you imagine? Somebody who don't care about you, somebody who don't bother about you, somebody who don't mind about you, and he keeps on humiliating you, and he tells you in your face that you are useless people. This will hang us. If there is anything that divides us, we should put it aside. We should get everything that unites us, and we move forward. I want to make it clear that I am not known. But I closely associate with the National Unity Platform for the ideals they stand for. Because what they stand for is what they stand for. I have been in politics since 2001. I've been in active politics. I've also made my mileage. All along I've been an activist. For those who have been in the Lao, they have seen what we call the Kamine Road. 6 or 7 kilometers, which brought Museveni to Lao, using 2 helicopters to fight me when I was leaving now to have that road reconstructed. Go there now, the road is thorough. Welcome. It was a fight. I was in jail, I lost properties, I lost everything. But we fought and we got it. And that is the spirit. We are going to fight and get people's power back. As I conclude, Mr. President, and all your deputies and leaders, I am motivated by your leadership. You have provided a platform for the oppressed to speak up. I am proud of that platform. This is the platform I'm getting. So for your courage, for your confidence, please clap for him. Just for my My leader of the opposition, I congratulate you. And I thank you for driving Parliament steadfastly. Recently I was watching you when you were leading my fellow leaders of the members of the opposition in Parliament out. Over the all the Republican laws in the country unite us. The UPDF Act, as amended, unites us. You call yourself civilians, you call others the army or soldiers. But now, according to UPDF Act, we are all soldiers. Yes, you are bonded, you are forcefully conscripted to become a army man.
Forcefully conscripted.
You get that English?
Yeah, man.
Now, if you are arrested from here, tomorrow you are before court martial. You know how the military operates.
Kangaroo.
But now, if we are having a military court martial, we are having a police court martial, we are having the education court martial, we are having the prison court martial, we are having the agriculturalist court martial. We are having because the army, the UPDF, is one institution and a sector in the government. So if every sector is having a court martial, what kind of country do we have? Madness. Total madness. Total madness. These people don't reason. They don't even think. We have regulations, internal regulations in all these institutions, arms of government. We have them. And they operate. So why do you domineer and make the army now to have rule over law? Now, where is the judiciary? Museveni has overthrown his government by this UPDF Act. He has overthrown it. Because where is now the judiciary, the second or the third arm of government? Where is it? Where is it going to operate from? I laugh at people when I see a judge working that I'm a judge. You're a judge of what? Because you have to go and appear before the court martial. Everybody now is conscripted. So, when I need opposition, keep on the fight on behalf of your press. And that's why, in summary, in conclusion, I had this. This is the opportune moment that we should mobilize our people. We should campaign vigorously. We should do everything it takes to get a number of people in that parliament who can fight for our cause. Yes. fight for me to get back to Parliament. So let me fight for it. Because we need to fight for ourselves.
Yes.
And we need ourselves everywhere. And at the end of it all, we need power. I don't care if Kyagulanyi is the president and I'm the prime minister from Northern Uganda. After all, Anyway, thank you, Secretary for Mobilization, for bringing all these gentles here. And I congratulate all of you for coming and having the courage to come here. Because some of you would have not come here for fear that you would either be arrested or you would be persecuted or you would be killed.
This is all Uganda. This is all Uganda.
Mr. President, thank you so much. Bwana Secretary General, thank you so much for the platform. I want to assure you that as long as no is fighting for the oppressed, as long as no is fighting to restore freedom and democracy in the land, we shall work together for God and the
Let's join our hands and very well and give loud of what? To Honorable Isa Amiza Oto. Thank you very much, my senior, for energizing us. Mr. President, Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, whom we elected and we know. Your Excellency, the Deputy President, Mama Lina Zedrika
Mingadi.
Waru, the Secretary General, National Unity Platform, Honorable David Lewis Robongoya, the leader of alternative government of Uganda and the leader of government business of our own government, Right Honorable Joel Senyonyi. Dr. Kanabi Moses, the National Organizing Secretary, and my colleagues in the next, in charge of Northern Uganda. You will be introduced at appropriate time. Allow me welcome you, Mr. President, to Northern Uganda yet again. Mr. President, my role is very small, but before I play that role, Mr. President, some people were telling you, and you've been watching through social media, that NUP is not there in Northern Uganda, but here we are. These are just leaders, but they are limited. If we had opened the gate wide, the place would be full and would not be enough.
People power! People
Mr. President, I remember the Right Honorable Joel Senyonyi stood firm on the floor of Parliament and said, Parliament coming to the north is useless. And the Parliament came. But since Parliament sat in the north, we have become worse than before it was in Northern Uganda. I'm very happy that you are here, Right Honorable Joel Senyonyi, to ask those people the question you asked them before they came here. Thank you for coming. They have played very many things. They have mixed us. They are actually versus Madi, West Nile, and all those kind of things. Apart thing, they are just confusing us, yet we are one. NUP, we have come to give solution. We are one national unit platform. I'm advising you, Mr. President, we are committed to prompt our agenda of protesting vote. We are going to protest the land. We are committed to put protesting vote, and we are determined.
Yes.
This time around, Mr. President, under your good leadership and the good leadership of the Deputy President, we are going to have members of parliament from everywhere in northern Uganda representing the next parliament. Finally, allow me to recognize you before the President yet again. Mr. President, we have delegation from Karamoja sub-region led by our comrade Ayen. We request Karamoja sub-region to stand up for recognition.
People power.
Thanks for coming.
People power.
Thank you very much. We are having delegation from Lango sub-region led by Mama Moses. Thanks for coming.
Kunga Uganda, kunga. Kunga Bobi, kunga. Bobi.
You have not added that. Thank you very much. That one will be said by West Nile. We are having a delegation from West Nile. Please stand up for recognition.
People power.
Our power.
Kunga.
People power. Thank you very much. That is where the West Nile. We are having delegation from Acholi sub-region, the host. Headed by our able comrade, Okot Samuel. People power. People power. People power. People power. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. In a special way, I would like to recognize the youth only for entire northern Uganda. Stand up for recognition. The youth. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yes.
I want to recognize the women. Only the women who are in this. If you know you're a woman, stand up for recognition. I recognize finally the elders who have joined us in this gathering. Only the elders, senior citizens. Thank you very much for coming. Mr. President, our ministers are people who are going to join us, and they will be introduced to you by the Secretary General. But there are ministers here who are going to join us. We are having candidates at various levels. May I request candidates at from LOC1 candidates, entire northern Uganda. Stand up for recognition. These are coming for chairman LOC1. Councillors, from councillor LOC3 to councillor LOC5, stand up for recognition. Thank you very much. Can we have chairperson LOC3 and the chairperson LOC3s stand up for recognition? Thank you very much. The mayors of divisions and municipalities stand up for recognition. Thank you very much. The chairperson LOC5. Chairperson LOC5. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Thank you. Finally, Your Excellency, may I request those who are standing for member of parliament. for entire northern Uganda to stand up for recognition.
People power! Our power! People power! Our power! NUP! Everywhere! Bobi ra! Ra! Bobi ra! Ra! Parliament ra! Ra! Government ra! Ra! Deputy President ra! Ra! Parliament ra! Ra!
Remain standing. Okay. Okay. Just come this side, members of parliament. We are having just members of parliament come here from northern Uganda. Yes, those who are starting from members of parliament. We are going to play a special task here. We start by the ladies, at least to shake hands with the president. The ladies, at least to shake hands. Yes, camera is there. Please come this way. The women, please come this way. Come this way. This is the behind. Okay. May I start with the senior lady? Please, candidates, please come behind. We are going to give you opportunity to introduce yourself. Please, quickly, very quickly. People would like to see you. Let's give opportunity for people to see. Kindly. Comrade, come this way. Yes. Comrade, come this way. Yes. Let us start by Mama Dr. Lina Zedriga Waru, Honorable.
People power! Our power! I stand for visibility.
Robin.
I stand for Viva, and anywhere in Northwest Nile I qualify. People are voting me. Come 2026, I will be, you see, there's a road city, there's Vora. I am open, I am standing.
You're welcome.
That is how much look is wanted everywhere.
Let's go, Mama. Let's go.
People power! Our power!
Yes, I was guided. I don't know. Let's just shake hands with the president because of time. Okay. Let's have just name and constituency. Thank you very much.
People power, our power. Winnie Okidi, Agabo County, definitely the next member of parliament, 2026 to 2031 on the mighty national unity platform. And of course, I've been there in Agabo and I've done wonders. I don't know whether people have been watching me on TikTok, YouTube, everywhere. The mighty Winnie Okidi, leader of opposition in the Chori sub-region. Thank you so much, Mr. President.
Thank you. Shake hands.
Hello everyone. People's power. Our power.
People power.
I am Honorable Namo Erita from the North constituency, that is Kabong district.
Hello.
Hey.
Dogolo, here I come back 2026.
You're welcome.
So my name is Honorable Areta Gedon Nideo. I was denied ticket, but now Dogolo said they have missed me. Now I will go. President, we shall take it.
Thank you very much. Kindly just the name and constituency. Time.
People
Thank
power. Our NUP. My name is Adaya Jacqueline. I am aspiring in Marata East. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I am at this side where the president.
Our power.
People power.
People power.
Our power.
My name is called Grace Landugo Amori. I'm from Koboko, Women MP.
Thank you very much.
So,
Thank you very much. Great President.
NUP everywhere. I'm by names of Abedishan, Mercy Rebecca, aspiring candidate, woman member of parliament, Nebi district, against Yamtoro. Members, let us be the Kyagulanyi of our district. Let us not wait for him. Let us act now. Youth protest. Vote. Thank you.
Thank you very much. People power. Our power.
People power.
My name is Asara Knight, aspirant for woman member of parliament, Arua City, the Great Arua, 2026-31. Thank you very much. Thank you for speaking with me later. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
People power. Our power. I, Kobo Isaac, for Ivo East constituency, Arua City. My dear President, Uganda is bleeding. I am ready to unseat the wolf which is there in that place.
Thank you very much. Please, just mention your name and the constituency. Please, don't say people power. We are against that.
Excuse me, one of the aspects of leadership is respect for directives. Kindly do not disrespect those instructions in the interest of time, because we also would like to hear from this whole team. Thank you so much.
Most obliged, Madam President.
People power. My name is Ali Kunel Sori, aspiring member of parliament for a constituency that is in Arua district.
Thank you very much.
Godfrey Lenchan, Agago North constituency, the man on board, the last born.
Thank you very much. From Agago.
Dr. Vaga Morris, Maracha East, located between Koboko and Arua City.
Thank you.
As far as the member of parliament, again, the 6 honorable candidates, but we shall go there.
Thank you.
I'm Daniel Owi for Labor constituency in a big district, Karamoja.
Hello, members. I am Robinson Akera. I'm coming for Delegates. I'm called Robinson Akera Okaromat. Because we have been from a lot, this is our time. Thank you so much.
Members, I'm called John Bosco Nuta, a serious member of parliament coming from Kiduk municipality. Thank you, Mr. President. Everyone from Kiduk are waiting for you.
Thank you.
Ayuba Sinadnan is my name for Koboko North MP. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now, Roma Kota.
People power.
Our power.
Luki Brand Apito, Koboko municipality. We once had a gate, very big gate in West Nile. President will knock it down. That's why you see I have Koboko woman MP, I have Koboko North, now Koboko municipality. I'm left with the Koboko county. It's on the way. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
My name is Amati Felix, the only village in village. I am a member of parliament in Tendo for Terego West constituency. I think I reside with Mama in the same place. You will be welcome at the right time. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
People power. Our power. I'm called Obindo Jackson. People name the Obindi. I'm called Obindo. I'm from Arua Central Division. I'm contesting for member of parliament, Arua Central Division. I shall be the parliament to replace Zake. I love you so much. You read my mind and you work in my mind. Brief message, NBS, record this thoroughly. This is warning to Moses. Let him dare to arrest you. Kaluya knows my capacity. We shall not demonstrate, but we shall take another course. Let them be ready for the consequences. Let them dare to arrest you. That's number one. Number two, do mobilization in Uganda.
want to give those for disturbance, Museveni must die of hypertension. You must die of diabetes. Please and please. Since flag bearers depend on ground strength, we believe in no. We must exercise what we talk.
Thank
Go
you.
on ground.
Thank you.
May God bless you.
Thank you.
I'm Gulu Jackson, Member of Parliament. I will send a division 2026, 2031. Parliament shall be on fire. May God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you.
People's power. Our power. The youngest of governing UNP for Northern Uganda. My name is Modogarati Adam. Along from West Nile Oboni State.
Thank you very much.
My name is Mr. Arish Amin of West Nile. Amin died, but he has come back. A live example, NRM had their primaries in Madeo district. I come from Lower Mali constituency, and the incumbent comes from the same area. We have two constituencies in my district. This time they said we are having a candidate. Let the candidate of NRM come from Upper Mali.
Yes.
Nope has already won in the Lower Mali
Thank you very much.
President, thank you for this great leadership.
Thank you.
I have too many words to express. Leader of opposition, time will come, more to express with you. Please, Northern Uganda is national unit platform. Amin wae! NUP wae! Winning wae! Thank you.
Mr. President, Mr. President, in my culture, the head of the family speaks last. That's why I made sure all of them speak and the head of the family speaks later. My name is Brian J. Mungo, the only David coming for HE.KYAGULANYI to beat down the Goliaths we have there. HE.KYAGULANYI, I have one message and I told Mr. President, whoever used to trade and eat on the hypothesis that NUP is not in actually another Uganda, today, officially your milk card disaster has happened to it. We are here.
Thank you. Thank you.
We are in actually separate. And that is it. Go and look for another place to eat. We are in actually. Wow. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You are also candidate for Parliament. Just name and the constituency.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. I'm called William Mafuz from Madeo district. I asked myself, if Ibrahim Tora can manage to be the president of Burkina Faso at that age, why not Kyagulanyi? And I asked also myself, why not me? That means we can. I thank you very much, President.
Thank you very much. I have received a call, Mr. President, from Caesar. He's also a candidate for where we are, Gulu East. Is out of the country. Finally, it is in. Finally, I am also standing here, Mr. President, not as the MC, but I'm also intending to contest for Arua Central Division already. I am the alternative member of Parliament as I talk, waiting for time to be declared and swear in. My seat is just warming, somebody's warming it. My name is Aseka Habibu Choko, the only cop in West Nile. People power. We have also received apology from Jago Freight, who is standing in Kidgum municipality. He's with us in spirit. Thank you very much. As I sit down, Mr. President, General Museveni thinks that if he takes away Eddie Motwe from you, if he takes away Achilles from you and others, then you are finished. He's lying. I want to present you your boys. If you are here yourself, When you come to northern Uganda, always just communicate to them. They are available to give us the security, especially your team and your parents. May I introduce the foot soldiers of northern Uganda? All stand here for the people. Just shake hands with the president, and then you sit down. The foot soldiers. Mr. President, you are having senior foot soldier of northern Uganda is just greeting you here. The senior foot soldier, that is the senior foot soldier. Thank you very much. That is what I can. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. Thank you. Thank you. Just greet and go away. Okay, this is enough now. These are foot soldiers enough. Yes, thank you.
Use that side.
Okay, thank you very much. These are foot soldiers for entire northern Uganda. Because they are foot soldiers, these are boys of ghetto, and the president is a boy of ghetto. I felt they should shake hands with a boy of ghetto. Thank you very much. May I take this? Thank you very much. That one is from Lango. That's our foot soldier. These are Lango boys. Yeah, thank you very much.
Use the other side. Use the other side.
Thank you very much. Thank you. You know what it feels when you shake hands with the president. Can we clap to the foot soldiers kindly? Thank you very much. That one is from Arua. Yeah, thank you very much. Mr. President, allow me to stop here. This is how northern Uganda looks like. Thanks for coming. I know in West Nile you are called Obini, and in West Nile, Right Honorable Joel is called the Mongofeni. Indeed, Mongofeni, God gave it to us. Thank you very much. May I take this opportunity to Mr. President, allow me to do it once, I sit once. We are having defectors who are joining us, and new converts who are joining us from the other faith of NRM, ODP, UPC, and the rest. They have joined new faith called National Unity Platform. May I call them forward? We have Ochaya Charles, former youth councillor and MP candidate, Chua West. We are having Lunyu Naton Bosco, Nyerere Alfred Ochola, Adro Francis, Omona Robert, and Emmanuel Ochama. We are having Yaoga Jafar from FDC. Yaoga Jafar from FDC, please come forward. We are having Ayubu Musa, Ayubu Musema, retired UPDF officer, chairperson veteran. We are having Sarah Award Amweri. Where are you? You can come forward. Yes. And comrade from Agago, come here. We are having Obote Kizito Santo. We are having Okidi Bosco, Peter Ochan from Oyam, Okesh David, We are having, what is this? We are having Komakech, Akidi, there is Akidi and Komakech from NRM, Komakech from NRM, Onenchan, Geoffrey. We are having Rubankene Amos. Please come forward. These are new people who have converted to us. In absentia, Mr. President, we have council, senior council called Fred Abibo. He's engaged today. There is issue of city status of Arua City, so he has represented the oppressed to argue the legal issues. So he would be with us here, but he has sent his apology. At appropriate time, he will meet there. So allow me to present to you these people before you, Mr. President, Mr. Secretary General, Deputy President. Yes. Okay, thank you very much. May I present you before the president? And you want to have a word? Is it okay? Just fast and let me. Okay. Okay, the leader, you get one leader to work for you. We have gotten a leader. Yes, madam. Yes, maybe you stand behind, take a picture. We have a statement. Okay. You stand behind here, and then you have a. We want to present, the Secretary General is going to present for them party cards, membership card. That one, the giving out must be out of record, please. Because they are going to be registered. Don't record that one. Okay, after this one, the colleagues are going to register in our party registration book. After here, we are going to register in our party register book. So we are just receiving them, then we are filling their names in our party register book. Thank you very much.
People power! Our power! People power! NUP! Everywhere! Everywhere!
NUP!
Kunga Uganda!
Kunga!
Kunga Northern Kunga! Kunga Jolly Kunga! Kunga Western Kunga! Kunga Lango Kunga! Kunga Karamoja Kunga! Kunga everywhere Kunga!
Thank you very much. We shall receive this document. We shall receive this document. Okay, Okay, after here you will join. You will join ATM for. Let us have one person to represent them to give a word of. Because of gender, Mr. President, allow also. Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Yes, Mr. President, my name is Charles Ochaya from Kitgum Municipality. I was in NRM party and in 2020, I contested for Member of Parliament, Chua West constituency, with Bosmiko team, and you remember the scandal that I caused in NRM Secretariat when they refused to cancel the nomination of Bosmiko team. Yes, on video you saw me. So, my opponent had no A-level certificate. So, Dr. Tango Doe fraudulently nominated him. So I went to ask him to cancel his nomination, but he refused. So we ended up exchanging blows in his office. Then he called police to drag me out. So right now, I do not want to associate with NRM. I've come to National Unity Platform, a party of justice, and I know I will get justice in National Unity Platform. And when I started, I came on board in Kitgum. I found no structure on the ground, Mr. President. So I started mobilizing, and right now, we have formed an interim structure for Kitgum District Executive in Kitgum. And NUP is being talked about in all corners of Kitgum right now because of the visibility we have created. Now, lastly, Mr. President, on 9th of this month, I myself and Jago Fred, we came to your office together with the Secretary General, requesting you to come for Thanksgiving prayer in Kitgum Mission Catholic Parish. So you scheduled the 8th of June to be there on Sunday. And we have done great mobilization on the ground, and we have also informed both the former and the current Episcopal Vicar of Kitgum Vicariate, who is aiding the entire East Acholi, the 4 districts. So it's going to be a big function. Kindly be there with your team. I would also request the leader of opposition to be there in person, so that the people of Kitgum see you physically. And we are going to write a map now in Kitgum. And you will also preside over opening of the party office in Kitgum district that will coordinate the entire East Acholi. So we also made a request for rent for the party office. So kindly. All right.
Thank you very much. So we shall handle that one technically.
This is the request and the invitation.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, kindly be there in person. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We shall handle that technically.
Unfortunately, I still don't know how to say people power.
Our power.
And I will learn with
You're
time. Thank you so much, members of the National Unity Platform. And Mr. President, you're most welcome to Northern Uganda. My name is Sarah Awor Amwere. I represent the Workers' City Council female. I'm also contesting in Lira City as a woman member of parliament with the 2 ministers, Minister of Health and Minister of Gender, Labor and Social Development. I know with the power that we have, we shall unseat those 2, Jezebel and Maria Antoinette. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Honorable. I know with your power and the Honorable Isoton here, you are the minister. After all, they are fighting. Thank you very much. Allow me at this juncture invite Secretary General to Honorable, to take my leader, the Secretary for Organization, to take floor. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. You're most welcome to Northern Uganda. We've come to Northern Uganda, we must take Northern Uganda. These people are a representation of that fact. They welcome you here, our leader of opposition and the Deputy President. Thank you for sparing time to be here with us. Your Excellency, we've gone through training. Our theme is up, National Unity Platform, up for democracy resilience. We are here to stand tall against oppression, standing tall above torture, standing tall above intimidation. We've given these leaders the knowledge, the skills, and value sets to become resilient, to stand tall and firm against any form of intimidation that is laying back our struggle. And I'm sure from here, they are already fired up, they are ready to go. They are going to go. Mine is brief, allow me, Your Excellency. to introduce the sub-regional coordinators from the northern region, with whom we do the work of organizing the party. So sub-regional coordinators, move closer here. I have my comrade Mawa Moses. He's the sub-regional coordinator for Lango sub-region. I have Chisitoke Pool, sub-regional coordinator for the Alu Belt of the West Nile. We divided the West Nile into 3 sub-regions. So Alu Belt, that is from Pakwachi to Madi Okoro, Pakwachi, Nebi, Zombo, and Madi Okoro. I have the host coordinator, Okot Samuel, for Gulu, for Acholi West. Acholi West is the host. I have Comrade Philip Ojara. Hurry up, Philip. Hurry up, Philip. He's helping us to coordinate Acholi East, Padero, Lamo, Agado, Kitigo. And the other 2 coordinators for Lukbar Kappa Belt and for Madi Belt are not with us, but those groups have been well represented. These people are helping us to do great work, mobilization and organization for the party. So, Your Excellency, I humbly request, hey, Karamojo Ayen, Comrade Ayen, he has been around, he must be coming. He's helping us to coordinate Karamoja. Your Excellency, these people should not go back without getting the high voltage electricity. All the time they've been crying, when is the president coming to northern Uganda? When is the president coming? We told them, wait, you watch away. Wait, the president is coming. The president is here for northern Uganda. And all of you are here are going to get blessed. Mugenda kufuna masanyalaze. High voltage. High voltage. Not even 3-phase, but high voltage. To fire you up. To keep on the struggle until we achieve victory. Thank you very much. I saw the sub-regional coordinator. As you pass by, humbly, I request the president to have a brief handshake and you get fired up. Yes. That is Mawa Moses for Lango, sub-region. Your Excellency, I also have someone who used to coordinate North, and we moved together to get most of those sub-regional coordinators. Amasanyalaze tagaliwana, but you should also come afunemu kumasanyalaze agamanyi to be fired up and do more work. That is Mosh, Comrade Mosh, head of Flame Masanyalaze. So, allow me at this juncture, to invite none other than our dear Secretary General, Honorable David Lewis. Wakabi, yeah, definitely. He's the most famous Secretary General in Uganda, in the history and the future of politics.
Okay, people power, our power, NUP, everywhere. Mr. President, our Deputy President, when the President is Northern Uganda is called Obini, and which other name? Again, Lapien. I know Mama wanted to say it, but now I have preempted her. Are you comrades tired yet? No. Hey, you're not yet tired? No. Let us sing the song that we sang earlier before the president came. Adui nani we? Adui ndiwe. Adui ni nani we? Adui ni nani we? Toka huko. Adui nani we? Bosco. Adui nani? Adui Bosco. Adui yetu we. Adui nani? Adui Bosco. Raisi wetu, Kyagulanyi, raisi wetu, Kyagulanyi, raisi wetu, Kyagulanyi. People power, tusonge mbele na bidii. People power, tusonge mbele na bidii. People power. Kunga Karamoja kunga West Nile kunga Acholi kunga. People power. You can have your seats, please. I was about to say you can have your seats in the presence of God, but then Joel is a pastor for the day. You know, back in the day I used to be a pastor, and that's what he used to say. So, Mr. President, we are very happy to have you here. There was that song which they used to sing for Museveni back in the day. You remember it? Yeah, Museveni, we are happy to receive you here in Gulu. Education is poor. So many years ago, but even up to now, education is still poor. 40 years later, the song was being sung back in the day, but up to now, it is still the same song. So, Mr. President and other leaders, we are very happy to be here. This is a meeting of just selected leaders from the northern region. As they have been introduced, some are from Karamoja, West Nile, Acholi, and Lango. I want to appreciate you, comrades, for the great work you do amidst so much intimidation. Thank you very much for holding firm, for standing firm in the districts that you come from. Many times, some of you call us when you are being arrested, when there is intimidation, when RDCs are telling you not to do the work that you're supposed to do. But to see that you're still standing firm is very, very, very good. To see that you have even come for this meeting, because you know all the threats that have been going on. The regime has tried so hard to make sure that we are not moving. We were supposed to have this meeting almost a month ago. And then the police wrote to us and stopped our meetings. And what was the crime? Because of the love our president gets. Do you know that is a crime, the crime that we have? They say, your president, when he's going for a meeting like this, he should not pass in people. He should just come quietly and attend the meeting, because if he goes to the street, people will see him and come out and support him. Because they know that for them, when they come, no one wants to see them. You understand? So that is the crime we commit, that everywhere we go, people want to be in the National Unity Platform. People want to support the National Unity Platform because people support change. I want to appreciate in a special way Honorable Isha Oto. Thank you very much, sir, for the solidarity. I hope that when you get the high voltage also, the Masanyaras, maybe you'll make the final decision. But we thank you so much for being our good friend and for the work that you do. People power. I know all of you want to listen to the president, so I will not take a lot of time. What I want to emphasize is that we have youth elections coming up, and we want you, comrades, to participate in those youth elections. On the 7th of this month, we shall have a youth day for the National Unity Platform. The youth day for the National Unity Platform is going to be on 7th of June. That will be a Saturday. And we expect all the young people of the National Unity Platform to gather at the constituency level, and we are going to work with the registrars to verify our candidates, to ensure that we go and give those NRM people a bloody nose. So, I want to encourage all of you. I've seen so many candidates that we have. Unfortunately, we didn't invite the mayors here, but I see that brother who has always been very active in Lira and all the others. We want to request you to go and mobilize the young people to participate in the youth elections. Go out there and encourage all the young people to participate in the youth elections. Like I told you earlier, General Museveni and his criminal regime always project support. They always want to say that they have support in northern Uganda. And yet northern Uganda is the poorest of the poor regions. You just go to those places where people come from and you see the levels of poverty. You see, there are no roads. There are always pictures taken every time Mama Zedriga and Asega come to do activities. Those cars of ours get stuck. They have to come and get people to move the cars because the roads are impassable. There are no health facilities in northern Uganda. There are no proper schools and all these problems that are in northern Uganda. So it is your duty, you leaders, to go and educate your people. Because what the regime has tried to do is to keep our people in ignorance. We went to Oyam North for an election. We went to Dokolo for an election. And it was very, very shameful to see your fathers, your mothers, lining up on the roads asking us for 500 shillings. Imagine the indignity. Imagine the shame that your grandfather has to be somewhere on the road just asking for 500 shillings because of poverty in the region. They were talking about PDM, but you know the challenges. They themselves have been talking about the corruption that is in PDM. And you know how the selection process has been going on and all these other problems that we've been talking about. But our people there have been kept in ignorance. It is your duty, leaders, to go and educate the people about change. I don't know if Comrade Napolo Rose is here from Omoro. She's not yet here. When we were in Omoro, do you remember what they did? They let our candidate, they let Tolit, Simon Akecha. And I'm glad to see our good brother here. Hey, Secondo. Secondo, come here. This Secondo man is very, very interesting. This is a man who was competing for the ticket with the late Honorable Tolit Simon Akecha. Why don't you say people power to these people? People power! Bobi wanu ye! Bobi wanu ye! You explain ye! Thank you very much, members. My name is Fokos Sekondambok. Our dear President, I'm coming for FC5 from Moro District. Thank you very much. Thank you. And I've seen another very interesting gentleman from Karamoja. You come here and also say something. That man, I don't know why he doesn't register and become a fully-fledged comedian politician. Because when he starts speaking, he sang already. People power, our power. Thank you very much. When I see you like this, we are winning. I'm very, very glad to see him. Every time he comes to the headquarters, I'm always looking forward to his speeches. Now, I don't know if the vibe hasn't caught him very well. But when he begins to talk, you just laugh. So anyway, when we were in Omoro for that election, we were sure we were winning. But at night, the regime came giving people salt and sugar. The whole night, they moved around soap, salt, sugar. And they were telling them, they would give them the NRM t-shirt and take away the NUP t-shirt. So we realized that the people need to understand. Because when there is a by-election, for example, in those areas, that is when you see V8 cars coming to those areas. After the election, they disappear. They never come back. Actually, when there is an election, they bring the graders to make the roads. So that when they come with the V8, they're able to do what? After the election, they go back and the roads again get messed up. So why is it that our people are not understanding that? that this person gives you 20,000 shillings or 2,000 shillings, and then you give them your future for 5 years. Do you get the point? So, the duty of you leaders here today is to task you to go and educate our people. As you build structures, tell the people that they deserve better. The people of northern Uganda deserve better. The people of northern Uganda do what? Deserve better. The people of northern Uganda do what? Deserve better. You guys should say, we deserve better. We deserve better. Yeah. And the better that you deserve is not going to be delivered by any other person, but by the National Unity Platform and the combined forces of change. That is why we are here with Honorable Isha Oto and others who we agree with, who we work with to ensure that we change our country. Without wasting any other time, there is a man who has been going after thieves in Parliament. Have you been seeing him? Yeah, there are so many thieves there in Parliament and other places. Because you know how much money we lose every year in corruption? 10 trillion, over 10 trillion. That money can fix northern Uganda and you find that everything is okay. The money, and that is, if you are not talking about the money they spend lavishly, that now they want to do a birthday party. If you just look at the budget for next year, you'll see money for conferences, money for what? For trips abroad and all that. All that money, if we used it, would develop. Our people would not be eating birds. You know, you just see headlines that some people in northern Uganda end up having to go and eat either mangoes throughout the season or to eat birds and all that, just for survival. That's the indignifying circumstances are caused by the corruption of the Museveni regime of blood and shame. So without wasting time, may I invite the leader of our parliamentary front, none other than the Right Honorable Joel Senoni, to speak to us, after which he will invite Mama Lina Zedriga Abuku, who will invite our President Obini to address us.
Thank you. We should get a name for this man. Which one?
Okelo.
You have which one?
Okelo.
We are going to get you a proper actual name. People power. Our power. NUP and everywhere. Mr. President, our Deputy President, Northern Uganda, our Secretary General, our Organizing Secretary, our leadership team from Northern Uganda, our elder, our senior brother, Honorable Isha Oto, it's good to see you and everybody. It's good for us to be in Northern Uganda. I want to appreciate all of you leaders who have come out for us to be able to connect. Mr. President, this meeting could very well have happened in Kafule, but it was deemed important that for us to meet our leaders from across the districts of Northern Uganda, we come to Northern Uganda and that we get to connect with you. It was tough, and by the way, that's why many times you see many meetings happen at our headquarters in Kafule, because whenever we try to hold such meetings, police and the military disrupt us. This meeting should have happened several weeks ago, but they kept disturbing us, but we are glad that finally it is happening. I want to appreciate all our leaders from Northern Uganda, led by our Deputy President in charge of the North. Thank you for staying the course. Thank you for fighting hard. Thank you for being unbuyable, unintimidatable, because there's a lot of intimidation that happens in Northern Uganda. More than any other region, by the way. Intimidation, they'll try and throw money at you, they'll try and confuse you, but you have said no, you know what you want. Northern Uganda, more than any other region in this country, has suffered a great deal historically. Most of the poverty that is in Uganda is here in Northern Uganda. Most of the poorest health centers and government health facilities, they are here. You find them in Northern Uganda. The worst schools in Uganda, they are here, sadly. And that means Northern Uganda has every reason to fight for change. And yet it is possible. Yes. You remember when we were setting out as people power, do you remember where it started from, the real vibe? It was in Arua. Yes, we have been to different places in Bushenyi, in Jinja, and so on. But when our president came to Arua, it was a game changer. It was very revolutionary. And so we want to tap into that energy to say that no, if change is to happen in Uganda, it can start from northern Uganda, and it should start from northern Uganda. Our hope is that we shall remain united, that we shall stay the course. I have seen the several comrades that are standing for the same position, which is a good thing. You know, for us, we must be able to operate as brothers. So let's be disciplined, let's not fight against each other. For those who are vying for the same position, it's okay. In fact, for us, it is a good thing. Even if there are like 10 people who want one position, that's a good thing. Because then people realize if you want to win, you join the forces of change. So I want to encourage us, rally many more people as leaders, encourage more people to come and join us. You see, the North, they have tried to confuse some of your leaders. And for some, they have succeeded. What Mr. Museveni does, when he appoints a leader from northern Uganda, a minister, he says, you say you people of northern Uganda, I love you so much. I've given you this ministry, and the other ministry. But does that ministry, has it caused change in northern Uganda? It is one individual's life that gets transformed. So they should stop fooling you around saying, I love northern Uganda, I've given you ministries, I've given you this position. No, that position has been given to one individual. Which one individual does not even transform the lives of northern Uganda. So let's stop being taken for granted. Let's not allow that foolery. I'll call it foolery because that's what it is. So when they tell you, you have this ministry, you have this ministry, no, that ministry is for that one individual. What northern Uganda wants is better infrastructure, jobs for the youth, proper health care, better education, a country that functions. That's what you want. Even if, by the way, even if there is no single minister from northern Uganda, for as long as your roads are good, your hospitals are in good shape, your schools are good for your children, your young people have good jobs, that's what you want. That's really what you want. And that's what we should together fight for. Finally, somebody talked about the regional cities. You remember the regional cities? Yes. I stood together with my colleagues and we said no to these regional cities because they were a wastage of money, plenty of money. Each region 5 billion to make 20 billion shillings. They said, no, you Senyonyi, you don't love northern Uganda. You don't wish us well. They insisted they came here in Gulu. Let me ask, after they left, did your roads get better? Did your hospitals get better? Did your schools get better? Do the young people have jobs? Did the economy of northern Uganda get better? And that's the point that I was making. I told my colleagues, if you really love northern Uganda, let us sit in Kampala where we sit. Don't waste money. You MPs from northern Uganda, raise the issues of the north here. And government, if you are concerned about northern Uganda, you fix those issues. Don't lie to the people of northern Uganda that you see, for your lives to change, Parliament has got to come and sit in northern Uganda. That's a lie. Because even when Parliament came and sat here in northern Uganda, did everyone from the north come and attend? No. They picked out a few leaders who could sit there. And even those few who sat there, did they speak? No. It was the same MPs who were speaking. So I said, now you same MPs. The same way you speak in our Parliament in Kampala, without having to waste money on, I don't know, plenty of things and all the stuff that we are failing to be brought in northern Uganda. Let us sit in our Parliament so that there is no extra wastage of money. And we debate about the issues of northern Uganda. And then government, if you are serious, because I saw some ministers saying that Senyonyi does not love northern Uganda. I said, your government, if it loves northern Uganda, you can fix the issues there. Up to now, they have not fixed those issues. And because they were so ashamed, that's why I've not seen any other regional city. They got embarrassed. Because they were meant to come here in the north, then come to the central, then the west, then the east. I said, please don't fool the people of Uganda. Just fix the issues that they are concerned about. And now I saw some residents who initially were saying, but this opposition, why don't they want Parliament to come? After Parliament left, they were the same ones saying, they have gone now. But things have remained the same now. So let's remain alert. Let's awaken our people. Let's fight for a real fundamental change in this country. It will happen. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Do allow me now to invite our Deputy President in charge of Northern Uganda, Mama Lina Zedriga Walu. The people of Uganda gave her a name, Miss Nacha. The way you gave her President Bobi, Ogen Lapien, the Baganda gave her a name, Nacha. Jaja Anna. You're welcome, Mama.
Thank you so much. People power, our power, NUP, everywhere. Today I don't have much to say, because I know all of you just would like me to turn over and invite the president, and I will do exactly that. But before that, Northern Uganda is a place when you visit, even if people are sleeping hungry, they will slaughter for you the only chicken. And as our president, as a sign of our commitment, there's a team that took it upon themselves to welcome you officially with a very humble gift, a symbolic gift. And Honorable Harriet, again, where is the team? Kindly, because we don't have time. We don't have time. We don't have... Oh, yeah. Dila. Come on, Dila. Dila Pere. Our president,
Drop it down.
we brought you that basket of gifts to show that in Northern Uganda, our land is too fertile. But only we have been, and today we're going to speak. We want to have a solidarity as Northern Uganda and say that we are voting you as a sole candidate for National Unity Platform come 2026. We have given you that here is a symbol. Go ahead. We are behind you. As Northern Uganda, our tradition, we fight with the spear to conquer. So we are giving you a conqueror. Go and conquer. As women, we shall be cooking food home. For you men, go to the battlefield. That seal is the helmet that God is going to protect you. As people of Northern Uganda, from Acholi, from West Nile, and from Lango, we are from Karamoja, we are saying that sealed. It's going to seal you from all the bullets. No bullets, no harm will come. Go as a fighter. Show us how you are going to fight. Yes, this is not a ritual. I will not read the verse, but all of you will be referring to Isaiah chapter 13, Isaiah 14 verse 13. It talks about northern region. Your Excellency, this day has decided to conspire. The hours have become shorter. The minutes have become shorter. I don't know what to do. However, I would like to remind you, the love, the confidence that has prompted every region, every tribe, every clan to honor you. They actually call you again Lapierre, meaningful. The Lani call you Obin. The Lubara call you Obindi. The Karamojong call you Lorenge Teba, the only big bull in politics. And so on and so forth. As for the leader of opposition, you have just been anointed and given the name Otekamoy. 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 And for the Secretary General, all names came flying. One of them is Omara. Another is Okelo. Another one is Otim. Otim is a hard worker. You are spoiled with choice. We shall just be doing AKA, AKA, AKA. And to remind us how seriously the team took off and inspired us from nowhere. When they were calling us, oh, these are ghetto people, this only propaganda. Hey, is the world watching? Hey. By the way, teach me, are we in Gulu? We could be in Mitiana. I could be in my dream. Your Excellency.
On the pole, so that they don't pull it. It's
Yes.
short, eh?
Your Excellency
Really,
Obini,
though, you cannot tie it.
my thanks goes to you. Demystified so many. Because for us we act. The leader of opposition. Mungu Feni. Mungu Feni. And of course, the entire mobilization team. You have seen, you have been presented the inclusive leadership of National Unity Platform Party.
You could just move from down, eh? Bend and pass.
In charge of policy, Honorable Harriet. Policy is the heart of any organization, any political, and they entrusted it to Northern Region. Mobilization, Secretary, Deputy Secretary, Mobilization. We have the Commissioner. You know, they were saying, no, this is, we do not have to speak back, we act. We act, we produce, okay? So, for me today is an affirmation and confirmation that be known by works and only good works. We have to act. There is a quote from the Holy Book, the Quran, says, that is Surah Al-Imran 8:80, verily, God does not change the condition of a people until they change their own condition. And in that holy book, I'm not worthy to pronounce it, the title. It says, do not weaken, do not grieve. We have come here not from a position of anger or a position of weakness. We have come from a position of power, voice, dignity, unity. Yes, Your Excellency, my message as the Deputy President in charge of Northern Region, you unveiled me with your team in trust on April 8th, the year of our Lord 2020. I have not been perfect, but I have been very resilient. And this is a manifestation. As people say, the lion or the lioness does not have to speak, or you don't have to speak about them. The carcass speaks for them. And here are the carcasses. I want to invite us today as the Deputy President, Northern Region, entrusted by the party and His Excellency, to guide us, to be a mother, to be a leader, to be his representative in trust that in accordance with the theme, resilience training, faith and fear both require you to believe in something you cannot see. The difference is, faith pushes you towards hope, growth and possibilities. You gave us faith. You gave us hope. While fear holds you back, keeping you stuck in doubt and uncertainty. But both are choices we make every day. And while fear might seem easier, it is faith that opens doors and creates change. The choice is always yours and mine. Whether to step up, forward with courage, trusting in what could be or you could stay paralyzed by what might go wrong. In the end, the direction you choose to believe in shapes your life, shapes our lives, shapes our party. We would like to condemn the brutal killings, murders, disappearances, defacing
deliberately. We condemn it in totality. I invite each one of us here present to continue to be resilient, to continue to call out, to continue to act. The face of Yasin, I was in Arua, among others. The face of Eddie Mutwe, mutilated. Many of us, many of you, hardly recovering, including you, Your Excellency. Yes, today is about resilience and training. Today is about re-energizing. Today is about demystifying in practice that northern region past the struggle, past people power, and we are here to nurse it. Come rain, come shine, come prison, come death. We are here to back it and bathe it and nurture it without fear or favor, but with affection. I would like to end by inviting all of us to take prayers very seriously. Those with the Quran, read. Those with tasbih, pray. Those with the Holy Rosary, pray. Many saints and Mother Mary says these are weapons of our times. Don't take it lightly. Pray. And then finally, embrace yourself with the values we stand for as a political party. The values that we stand for are very, very critical. Because if we do not, then we will branch somewhere. Our values, in fact, if we had time, I was going to engage. What is our vision? What is our mission? What are our values? Okay? But in the interest of time, and also to be fair, today, allow me in northern region, Gulu, the city of God, take the opportunity on behalf of all of you from Karamoja to West Nile via Lago and Acholi to invite that one anointed, intelligent, resilient, caring, courageous, and the president of the Republic of Uganda. Your Excellency, President.
Thank you very much, Mama. People power! Our power! Our power! People power! People power! Our power! Our power! People power! NUP! Everywhere! Everywhere! NUP! Kawe! Say NUP! Kawe! Kawe! NUP! NUP! Kawe! Kawe! NUP! Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Please take the seats. Thank you, Mama. I'm really both honored and humbled to be invited by you, Mama, who I have a lot of respect for. Our fellow leaders, those on NEC, the prospective candidates, the members of the party, the new members, ladies and gentlemen, Rubangbe, Karidocho, and thank you very much. I was here feeling both proud and jealous. Yes, I was feeling proud because my brothers are getting actually names from Northern Uganda. But at the same time,
I was feeling jealous because they're getting very nice names. The people in Acholi Quarter, in Honorable Senyan's constituency, interestingly had nicknamed him Oteka. And now you call him Oteka Moi. Said, hey, all good things are going to go to this guy. And then, as if that was not making me jealous enough, I had you name our Secretary General Otim. I said, now this man, when you go back, he's going to become Otimongoya. I welcome you, comrades, to the team of wonderful names. Friends, I'm very glad that we're meeting here today in northern Uganda, and I'm talking to you standing on Acholi line. This is a victory. Why? Because there is every effort to stop us from meeting physically. That artificial construct of NUP is only in Uganda. It's constructed by the regime. They are deliberate. They are intentional to divide us and keep us away from each other. Because they know as soon as we meet physically, we are going to realize we are brothers and sisters and connect immediately. So they use taxpayers' money, they use violence, they use propaganda, and all manner of machinations to keep us apart. So it is a victory just for us to be meeting on a jolly land. Seven, do you know this one? Do they know this one? They have no idea. Do they know that spear? Do they know this one? As a culture man, I respect our African culture. Yes. And I don't care what anybody thinks, but when you come to my home, you will find me meeting my guests where I proudly place all these spears and shields that I get from all over the country. These are signs of endorsement, they are signs of acceptance, they are signs of love. So I appreciate the gestures, ladies and gentlemen. So much has been said. I want to appreciate our friends, the Friedrich Schumann Foundation for Freedom in Africa, for making this possible. Thank you, friends. So much has been mentioned. I also want to appreciate the presence of our senior comrade, Honorable Isha Oto. We don't take for you granted your presence here, my brother. We appreciate you. And yes, like the Secretary General said, I cannot wait to slaughter my bull and enjoy it the day you're going to officially join us. But we can wait patiently. Now, friends, so much has been said. I will tell you that just 2 days ago, I was attending the burial of my former headmaster in our village. He's called Mr. Molondo. This man taught me in P3, but he remembered me and he would call me by name. And when I went to politics, he's one of the senior elders that always called me and gave me words of wisdom. Not a short while before he passed away, he called me to his house and told me, my son, I hear all that you say. I hear when you express your anger and disappointment about this regime. But I want you, moving forward, to be talking less of your anger and shining a light on the alternative, on what you plan, you and your friends, what you plan to do for this country. And I listened to him. And moving forward, I'll try to follow that advice. But please underline the word try. Why? Because it is very hard not to mention the pain, the clear pain of the people. But today, I will not talk about that pain. However, permit me to take us a little back. It is when you analyze a problem, that is when you're going to decide the right solution for that problem. For example, how did we all get here? How did we all become enslaved? Because it's not a question. We are slaves on the land of our forefathers. The Acholi and Lango and all people in northern Uganda are slaves. You are slaves on the land of Jipil and Labon. The Bagisu are slaves on the land of Masaba. The Baganda, where I come from, are slaves on the land of Chintu. And this has cut across the entire country. But how did we get here? How did we end up enslaved and divided and hating each other instead of hating the enemy? How did we get here? Ladies and gentlemen, I want to remind all of us that we are victims. Not just us. Me, I think I'm older than majority of you here. If you are above 43, let me see your hand. You see? If you're, okay, if you're 44 years, if you're above, no, if you are 44 and above, there are fewer and fewer. That means majority of you are younger than me or my age. And yet me, I was only 4 years when Museveni came to power. What does that mean? Majority of us here, we are not born. That means we are victims and our parents were victims. We are all victims. Our parents were victims of oppression and of violence and of lies. And for us, we are victims of lies and brainwash. My brothers and sisters, this has been deliberate. It has been done by Museveni and his people, smartly and intentionally and deliberately. It started way back in the times of Idi Amin. Museveni was strategic. He planned this. It started way back in the days of Idi Amin. For example, you remember the murder and disappearance of the former Chief Justice of Uganda, Ben Chiwanuka. Some of you that research, I want you to go because all information is online. It's on TikTok, it's on YouTube, it's everywhere. I want you to go and follow the account of Hussein Lumumba Amin. And you will find out that it is very, very possible in 90% that Museveni and his fellow criminals of Fronasa in 1984 actually are claimed to have abducted Ben Chiwanuka. In the drones of those days, the car belonged to Museveni, UU2 something. Museveni wrote about that car in his book, Sowing the Mustard Seed. And he said he was parked in Mali, where the government forces of President Idi Amin attacked those terrorists. Amin survived. Museveni survived. His friends did not survive. He wrote about it, not knowing it will come back later. Now, Ben Chiwanuka was abducted up to today. Is not seen. In the same tactics that are happening today. That was intended to make all of us, especially the people in Uganda, to hate President Idi Amin. And it worked. It worked. We all grew up hating him until the truth started coming out. That did not stop there, ladies and gentlemen. In 2004, in Bushenyi, while they were burying Adonia Tilerondwa, a former UPC member, Kainda Otafile came out as if a ghost had come on his head, and he confessed that Museveni and his people would put on UPC uniform and go in the villages in Uganda and slaughter people. These are not my words. These words came from the mouth of Kainda Otafile. These people would dress like UPC. They would go kill people, child, mother, father, everything. And then later on, they would come and pretend to be fighting for our people. And that is how the hate in Uganda against Obote and his people started. That's why I'm telling you, we are victims of propaganda and lies. We were set up against each other, to hate each other, and it worked. Until the truth came out. So we grew up hating each other. When Museveni took over in 1986, they had collaborations with people. I have an uncle, his name is Andrew Rutakome Kaira. He was one of the rebels that spoke to Museveni and agreed to work together. But the hypocrite and liar that Museveni is, Kaira was kicked and shot dead in 1987. But that is not the story. Where is the story? When Kaira's forces joined Museveni, they were largely Baganda. But after the elimination of Kaira, those Baganda soldiers, they were under Museveni, and as a soldier, you just take orders. They were deployed in northern Uganda. This is a conversation that I had with one of the Acholi leaders. Because in our generation, we were trying to find out, how come Kabaka Mutesa and Daudi Cheng were best of friends? How come Kabaka Mwanga and the old leaders of Acholi were friends? How come that we were so in love that even the most important place in Uganda, Kololo, is named in an Acholi language? How come we are not friends anymore? So this elder told me the story. He said after Museveni took over, the Baganda soldiers, those that belonged to Kaira, they didn't have a leader anymore. They were deployed here and they ordered to massacre. And yes, those Baganda soldiers under the orders of Museveni carried out those massacres. Tell me why the Acholi and Lango and people of northern Uganda would not hate us. So yes, we were set up against each other by the same man. This went on, and it worked for Museveni until the truth came out. That is not enough. I want you, comrades, to go and research. You have your smartphones in your hands. I want you to go and research about a genocide that they call a brilliant genocide or a silent genocide that was carried out here in northern Uganda for so many years. Why? That was not only a revenge against former President Milton Bobi. No, it was to disempower, to dehumanize, to break the people of northern Uganda. That is how we got here. It happened for a long, long time. I have watched many documentaries, and in that documentary, unfortunately, there are leaders like Honorable Norbert Mao, who spoke very painfully for the people of Acholi against that man that used the military to dehumanize them, to destroy their livelihood, to destroy their education, to destroy their future. This was done in northern Uganda, just like everywhere, just like in Busoga, just like in Karamoja, etc., etc. It is so painful that when we were growing up, the people of northern Uganda had been the most educated. And today, the older generation in northern Uganda is more educated than the young generation. Because it was a deliberate destruction of our people. Unfortunately, the culprit made sure that he transfers the accountability and the blame to somebody else. Our generation. That is how we got here, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to go back. Those that are my age, you would see some of us when I was still an artist. There are so many times when we came here with NGOs singing songs, and the Secretary General talked about it. I have a brother called Father Anton who sang, "Here Museveni, we are happy to receive you here in Gulu. The situation is poor," and all that and all that and all that. But Museveni was looking at us and silently laughing at us. We were with so many people. I have a brother called Loketoli, who was my bodyguard and fellow artist. Nisange song. Chan pacholiwe chane chitiku. Chan pacholiwe chane chitiku. But we don't care, we don't mind. But we don't mind, we don't care. Chan pacholiwe chane chitiku. You know that song. I produced that song. We tried to use music. We sang a song with all artists, including the Chameleons, the Bosmico teams, and others. And we came here and did a concert. That concert was called 3 Hours Away, so far and yet so near. Some of you that were not too young, you were following. All that in the love, but we had to find out what is the source of all that. Ladies and gentlemen, having done all that, some of you are still wondering why Museveni still wields power here. You will ask yourselves, how come then most senior leaders subscribe to NRM? Why most senior leaders here in Acholi, privately they will tell you, my brother, but we have no option. But when Museveni comes, they bow down. I will tell you a very quick story. There was a Russian dictator called Joseph Stalin. One day Joseph Stalin was talking to his commanders and he said, you know what? Today I want to educate you on how to make people subdued and answer to you regardless. He got a live chicken. He started plucking off one feather by one. The chicken was in pain, crying, but he was plucking it until the chicken lost all the feathers. It was there shaking in so much pain, blood oozing from some places. The chicken was there helpless. Then Stalin told them, watch me carefully. He got pieces of grain, started throwing to the chicken as he moves. And guess what? The chicken started painfully picking those grains and following Stalin. Picking the grains and following the Stalin. And he said, this is exactly how it works. Crush them, destroy them, dehumanize them, break them, and then they will bow down to you and make you a god. That is what Museveni has done. Not only to northern Uganda, he has done it to Buganda, he has done it to Busoga, he has done it to Karamoja, he has done it to everybody. That is how we ended up here. Slaves, but divided. Instead of hating the enemy, we hate each other. Instead of blaming the enemy, we are blaming each other. That is called the Stockholm Syndrome, where your oppressor will oppress you and force you to love them because you are convinced that you have no option. My brothers and sisters, that is the way they have been able to crush us. That the people in Uganda that used to sing system Volongoto are now bowing down to praise the same system. That is how it has happened when he kills your people. He kills your child, then tomorrow sends you 5 million and you bow down. That is how Sejirinya's mother, after killing her son, was able to kneel down to Museveni and praise him. That is how you see my brothers like Bosmico team, with whom we suffer so much, who knows the pain of the people of northern Uganda, but is ready and willing to praise the oppressor. That is called breaking us. But the good news is that they cannot break all of us. The fact that you are here today means that the spirit of northern Uganda is not broken. It means that all our brains are not completely washed, ladies and gentlemen. We have been all humiliated. All of us driven off our lands. And the terrible thing, for us back in Uganda, they even exhume the remains of our forefathers because they want the land. Here is no different. You hear the stories of Apa. You hear the stories of everywhere else. And now it is blatant because they bring their own balalo and they place them on your land.
And they say, now this land belongs to the Balalo. Why? Because they look the way they look. And you look the way you look. Are you going to accept that nonsense? No. Just a few days ago, I was watching the directive of the minister who ordered the Balalo off Acholi land and gave them 2 weeks. Did you see the tweet that Mohozi put out? Well, I want you to go and read the tweet that Mohozi put out. And it was in Bunyankore. SG, please permit me to ask you to say that tweet in Bunyankore and translate in English.
The tweet, I believe it's I'm trying to look for the tweet. You know, there are so many tweets of that man, and you can. Okay. What does that mean? Fellow herdsmen, Obaralo. Our northern Uganda, who are in northern Uganda, Ishitwe, our father, Umukuru w'ihanga, the head of state, Arajire Mutulije Eluguru, ordered that we should leave the north. Ogani njako izira kubehayo, I will come personally to remove you. Hatajiro muntu wena wabehayo takizi. Let nobody dare to remove you from there before I come. That is the tweet.
And he spoke it in the national language, the basement language. That is how you are looked at. And you're not alone. You're not the only humiliated people. I've told you the Basoga humiliated, the Baganda humiliated, the Karamato, everywhere. Why am I raising this, my brothers and sisters? To show you how we got here. Just yesterday, or maybe the day before yesterday, Museveni, like he normally mentions it, courtesy of age, you could say, he came out and apologized to the people of Uganda and Uganda for oppressing them and doing all that. Because apparently his daughter, who is a pastor, was having a function. But while he's apologizing, our brothers are in basements being tortured. Our sisters are being raped. Our people are still being driven off their lands. We are not allowed to be human beings on our own land. While I stand here, I say to Museveni, apology not accepted. The best way, and probably the right way and only way to apologize for injustice is to stop the injustice. If you want to apologize for killing my people, first stop killing my people. That is why we always say we have no problem speaking to anybody, including Museveni. But we are not going to speak to him as prisoners, as captives. Mandela taught us that only free men speak to other men. You must speak from a point of dignity. So brothers and sisters, while we are here today, I just wanted to take you back in that area, in the past, and drive it mainly from the point of northern Uganda. Why? I could speak the whole day about the predicament of the people in Uganda if I was in Uganda, about the predicament of people of Ankole or Busoga or anywhere if I was there. But now we are in northern Uganda. Many of you have seen the sons and daughters of northern Uganda, most especially actually, dying suspiciously. I had a friend who was called Walter Ochora. He died suspiciously. You watched a great son of Acholi called Julius Oketa passing away suspiciously. You saw the son of Acholi called Paul Okech passing away suspiciously. Olanya Gilbert, I mean Jacob Olanya, and very many others
I'm sure one day Museveni will come to apologize to you. And I can guess what the answer will be. So brothers and sisters, having taken us through the story, having shown you that our distance from each other is not our own making. It is deliberate to keep us apart, just like the white people did when they colonized us. They made sure they divide us along tribal lines, divide us along religious lines, divide us along class lines, pick a few oppressed people among us, especially those we respect. Feed them, make sure their stomachs are big, and then use them against their own people. That has happened everywhere. It has happened where I come from. It has happened and still happening where you are coming from. Therefore, today, I will end the start story there and then start the story of hope. Our Deputy President likes to mention it, that the book of Lamentations should be over, and then we go to the book of the Acts of the Apostles. That is where I want to point you to. All is not lost. The fact that we are here means that there will be many, many others after us. Our parents were there. They suffered, they struggled, but at least one of their successes is that we are here. And what we do now, what we think now, and what we decide now is going to determine where our children are going to be. Are they going to be born and raised in a completely divided society? Are they going to be slaves like we've been? That is possible, but we can change that with the decisions we make today. It is possible, my brothers and sisters. Let us start by opening the eyes of our people, teaching them who the true enemy is and what we must do about that. Number two, let us never surrender.
Yes.
Friends, we are not where we want to be, but at least we are not where we were. We keep moving forward. The fact that so many people are awake, for us we consider that a success. Once upon a time, they tried to make sure this entire generation drowns in alcohol. That is why I was friends with so many, the Musevenis, the Salehs, the Mohozes, when I was identified by dreadlocks and by weed and by alcohol. That is where they want us to go. But I want us to take a decision to be awake and then awaken many others. Let us ensure that we change our mindset and we are united by our pain, our common pain and our common hope for a better Uganda, for a new Uganda where everybody will be free and equal before and under the law. That should be the aspiration of all of us. In a Uganda where you won't be shy to be a Karamajo, or a Lani, or a Nacholi, or a Mali, or a Muganda, or a Musoga, or a Munyankole, or anything. Because under the law we will all be the same, equal. I want to call all of you ladies and gentlemen to the effort of keeping the hope alive. Let us keep the hope alive, ladies and gentlemen. Every factor is on our side. Every factor. The people are on our side. Majority of the people that you speak to, well, some of them will tell you silently, but they will tell you that they are tired and they want to change. And it's that you see, you feel everywhere. So, the people are on our side. We are not breaking any law. Although now they've started calling us rebels, because they only know violence. They only know violence. They want to find a way of dealing with us violently. So, the law is on our side and God is on our side. If God is for us, nobody can be against us. That means every factor, every single factor is on our side. But that is not enough. Because God will only do for you what he can do through you.
Yes.
Anything that God cannot do through you is not going to do for you. Because we are created in the image of God. And we are the representatives of God. So everything that God wants to do for our people, it will have to go through us. I'm very glad I'm speaking to leaders. You, God has chosen to lead our people, to lead us through this pain and get us there. Let us do what leaders do. The first thing, leaders educate themselves. Leaders make sure they are informed. Please be informed. Please research. My friends, when you go to TikTok, when you go to Facebook, Twitter, don't look for nudes, don't look for beautiful girls or boys. Look for facts, because they are everywhere. We live in a new generation, an enlightened generation. Let us use that internet. There's a young man from Kitgum who I like so much. Every now, Jacob, that's the name. Every now and then I see him educating the whole Uganda about northern Uganda. Let us have many more such people. Speak for your people. Because if you don't represent yourself, somebody is going to misrepresent you. So, present yourself. I have traveled the entire country. The pain I see here is the pain I've seen everywhere. And yes, the hope I see here is the hope I see everywhere. Let us connect this, our country. Let us connect this generation. You young people have the power to change things. Let us change them. Good enough, we are already on course. We have an opportunity. There has been opportunities that come and we miss them. They come and we miss them. Every 5 years, there's an opportunity to upset the status quo. We have had those opportunities. We had in 1996, yes, the dictator played this game. We had it 2001, 2011, 2016. By 2021, we were old enough, and yes, we were in the tough by ourselves. We learned the lessons. We watched how the dictator operates, but we refuse to give up because, like I said, everything is on our side. There's one important thing that I did not mention that is on our side, and that is age. That is age. No matter what Museveni does. I mean, look at him and look at yourself. Look at him and look at me. The man cannot even chase a duck and catch it. So this is a great opportunity. This is an opportunity that our fathers did not get. The dictator was still strong, but now the dictator is he is used and useless. He is wasted. He is finished. Even just walking, he feels the pain. Okay? We are younger than him. We are even younger than his messed up son. We are moral. We are connected to the world. He can no longer do mass killings. And when he does them, they get in his neck. Because right now, he's in the International Criminal Court for the people he killed in 2020. He would have massacred us all by now. But he knows what stands ahead of him. So that's an opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, there is another opportunity that is coming our way, and is coming in just a matter of months, just under 6 months, and that is called the protest. I've heard so many people, so many young people all over the country say, no, Bobi, get us guns. Others say, let's go to the bush. I have not told anybody to go pick up guns. Although I've not told them not to go. That is their business. But as for me and the National Unity Platform,
Power of the people.
we believe in the power of the people. Don't get me twisted. Even the power of the people sometimes uses violence, especially when they're justified. It was the power of the people, especially where I come from, that helped Museveni come to power. But for us, we are non-violent because we want to defeat violence. We started Museveni and we know that he fears he is a perennial coward. He fears competition. He has never been elected in his entire life. The man has been defeated at every election. Sam Kutesa defeated him in 1980. So Museveni fears electoral competition. That is why to him every election is like a military operation. Now we took a decision that for us to defeat this man is to render his tool of violence useless. Bobi told us that some people are too poor that money is all they have. You hear me? So if you find somebody that takes pride, that thinks money is everything, then raise morality and make sure money is useless. That person is going to cry with their own money. So in this fight, a democratic fight, guns have no place. They just fix them. They'll come with guns, pick Edimutwe, pick our people. But when the cameras come, they hide the guns. They say, for us we are democratic. So that is why we are dragging them to an area where they have no chance, and that is an election. But for us to maximize that election, we need to mobilize the entire country, from the north to the south and central, from the west to the east, everywhere. If people turn up in large numbers and vote Museveni out at every corner, it can work. And I've witnessed this. Brothers and sisters, there was every effort to subvert the election of Kawempe. Because Museveni feared, we announced that we are launching the protest vote in Kawempe. There was violence like never before. Museveni came, brought jet, they beat people, they killed some of our friends, but people stood firm even if they were members in a polling station and voted him out. He got shocked. The man shamelessly came out and said, oh, they cheated us. It is NUP that brought jet. It is NUP that brought military police. Even when he owns the media, even when he owns the courts, he shamelessly went to court and ordered that judge called Muamanya to overturn the election. He thinks he's winning, but he's exposing himself even further. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us push Museveni and turn him into opposition. Because in the case of Narukola, he's the one complaining. We must turn the tables and make sure our oppressor is now the one running. That's why I'm calling upon you, ladies and gentlemen, to embrace the protest vote and use it in every possible way. Not only when it's time to vote, but before, during, and after. Look for that vote everywhere. Speak to everybody. Vote. Make sure everybody votes. Guard your vote. Don't leave the polling station. And should they try to mess with that vote, rise up. I don't know if I'm brothers and sisters, this is possible. This is possible. We are oppressed. But when we free ourselves, we must have a plan. And this is the plan that we're doing, to ensure that we have leadership at every corner. Because when Museveni falls, that will not be the victory. That will only be the beginning of our struggle, because our struggle is to build a new Uganda with accountable leadership. And those leaders, I am looking at them. I'm looking at the ministers. I'm looking at the ambassadors. I'm looking at all the government officials, the IGPs, the CDFs. They are among you, my brother and sister. So let us start now. Nothing should come as a surprise. I mean, the guy is wasted. What if you hear he's dead today? Because it's possible. He might not wake up. As a generation, we must prepare ourselves to take our country forward. This struggle is not a sprint. No, it is a marathon. We are going to keep going. The dictator will definitely go. He might not go today. He might not go tomorrow. He might not go the next month or next year. But he is clearly going. So we must prepare for that day. Because that day is coming, Mungu. That day is coming. I have no doubt in my mind. Regardless what they do to us, they might imprison us or even kill us. But the seed that has been sown, please and please never allow that seed to die. Let it grow in you. Let it grow in all of us. We are going to free up ourselves. But what we are charged with, especially you, the leaders that are here, you are different from the supporters, the mere supporters. You are leaders. And the duty of a leader is to see the way, to go that way, and also to show the rest that way. That is why you leaders are charged with the responsibility of offering a direction. The most important direction is that we are freeing up. That we need to be the leaders to plan for what happens after the fall of Museveni. Because this that we are doing, and I'm glad you mentioned it, the man is having high blood pressure now. He's in the ages of Robert Mugabe. Dictators die, and Museveni is not any different. But when they go, we as a generation must have a way forward. I want to thank you for coming here today and to remind you that you are the hope you've been waiting for. To remind you that we are on our own. But if we use ourselves right, we are enough to get where we want to go. Please go meet all the comrades there. Make sure you keep the hope alive. Make sure you offer leadership. Make sure you open the eyes of the people. Make sure you unite our people. Make sure you are as different from Museveni and his son as possible. Make sure you are the representation of us wherever you go. When the people in your constituency look at you and hear what you speak, they will make up their opinion. So what you say, or what you do, or how you present yourself determines how they see Kyagulanyi, how they see Mama Zedrika, how they see Ageno or Senyonyi or Bongoya or Asega. So represent us well. We trust you. We honor you. But most importantly, your people trust you. God has chosen you for this. You did not choose yourself. Let us go do this. Let us free our country and go ahead to build a Uganda that we, our children and grandchildren will be proud of. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for listening to me. Apoyo Matem, Apoyo Kishwa.
When the struggle is over, we shall wear the victor's crown. We shall wear the victor's crown. We shall wear the victor's crown. When the struggle is over, we shall wear the victor's crown in a new